It's Monday morning, and Gad is making one of his favorites for breakfast. He calls it breakfast pudding. It's a simple recipe of smashed banana, almond butter, and honey all stirred up with a spoon. Later that day after school, Gad is waiting for Nueja in the school hallway. Then she finally shows up and greets Gad.
Gad, thanks for meeting me here.
Oh, hi. You must be Nueja.
That's me, a friend of the universe and a daughter of peace. I need to speak to you about Snake.
He's probably looking for me.
Actually, he didn't come to school today. He was in a car accident over the weekend because the driver was drunk from too much alcohol.
Is Snake going to be okay?
I hope so. I brought Snake some of my crystals for physical healing and absorbing negative energy. Sounds like there's negative energy between you and Snake.
Well, I really wanted to be friends with Snake, and I'll be praying for him.
Yeah, I've been meditating and praying to the universe. I'm totally at one with the universe.
I pray to God, but I've never prayed to the universe. What church do you go to?
Church? Look, any forest from Mother Earth is my sanctuary. All religions lead to the same destiny, and praying to the universe is praying to God.
But do you really believe that's true?
Gad, what is truth? I have my truth, you have your truth. Everyone has their own truth. Hey, have you ever tried yoga?
I've heard of yoga, but I've never tried it.
I'm feeling the vibes, and the universe telling me that you're a sheltered soul, and there's much you need to learn. Come join us at yoga class tomorrow after school. The teachings from Eastern religions will be good for your chakras.
What are my chakras?
Those are your body's energy fields. You see, there's so much for you to learn. You can walk with me to the community center tomorrow where the yoga classes are held.
You're very kind, but...
See you tomorrow, Gad. Peace and namaste.
Peace and namaste to you too, I think.
Once again, Gad hurries to Pond Forest and is eager to speak with Oris.
Good afternoon, Gad.
Good afternoon, Oris. I'm so glad to see you.
I hope you had a great weekend. Shall we continue our discussion about Christian apologetics?
Yes, I just spoke with a girl from my school, whose name is Nueja, and she told me that Snake was injured in a car accident. The driver was drunk, and Snake wasn't at school today.
Considering the threats Snake made, you must feel relieved.
Yes, but I also feel bad for Snake. And I also feel confused because of some strange things Nueja told me.
Based on her name, I think I can guess.
She said that her crystals can heal Snake, and that God and the universe are the same, and everyone has their own truth, and all religions lead to the same destiny, and...
Pardon me, Gad, but let's slow down. It sounds like Nueja is influenced by Eastern religions, and she probably speaks about things like energy and yoga.
Wow! How did you know? Is Nueja your friend?
No, Gad. I've never met Nueja. However, I'm very familiar with her worldview, which is referred to as the New Age movement.
Oh, maybe a New Age movement is a good thing?
Actually, it's a worldview which is full of contradictions. It blends old Eastern religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism with Western astrology and Gnosticism. It also includes philosophies like nature spirituality and New Thought.
I don't understand what those things mean, but Nueja invited me to a yoga class tomorrow where I can learn. And I think my chakras need help too.
Oh, Gad, I wouldn't recommend it. While physical stretching is good for the body, the yoga spiritual teachings are not in harmony with the Bible and God's truth.
But Nueja says everyone has their own truth.
Gad, two statements that contradict each other cannot both be true. If you say your name is Gad, and then you say your name is not Gad, you can't say both statements are true. The first statement is a truth, and the second statement is a falsehood.
Ah, so if two religions contradict each other, they can't both be true.
Always remember, both logically and spiritually, there's only one truth. In John 14, verse 6, Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me."
I like that scripture. It's much less complicated than the New Age movement.
Yes, Gad, I agree.
Thanks again, Oris. See you tomorrow.
Later that night, Gad is doing his homework, but he's thinking about New Aja and the invitation to go to the yoga class. He wonders if some of the things New Aja said are true. Can her crystals really help heal someone? Could God and the universe be the same? Should he go to the yoga class tomorrow and learn some new things? To find out what happens next, be sure to watch the next episode.
Let's everybody share the love.